going viral right now regarding Napheesa Collier. In regards to the fans,
I have never heard players bash fans.
It is getting so toxic, I feel like, in our league, with a lot of the fans going back and forth. Like, basketball and sports are supposed to be so unifying, and it is so toxic. Like, every game, just, it's like hatred.
The same fans packing arenas and blowing up the ratings.
Why don't you do that, Napheesa Collier?
They just don't understand. You want your league to grow, this is what comes with it.
These ladies don't know how to handle more publicity, more fans.
These WNBA fans are going to be the same fans that go to Unrivaled.
It's actually really, really ridiculous and sad.
Sounds like some real drama going down. Caitlin Clark making a move that's shaking up Napheesa Collier's WNBA journey, and then Collier calling out the fans for being toxic? Want me to help you draft a quick recap or social media post about it, or maybe break down what happened in the game and the fallout?
Actually, right. Are the fans, the same fans packing arenas and blowing up the ratings, the ones to blame for a toxic WNBA?
We have seen a lot of embarrassing whining and crying boo-hoo about fans booing opposing teams' players.
This is a really interesting moment in the WNBA conversation. Caitlin Clark is clearly becoming a huge star, filling arenas and breaking records, and fans are rallying behind her hard. At the same time, Napheesa Collier is shedding light on a serious issue: the toxicity within the WNBA fanbase. Her point is powerful. Sports are supposed to bring people together, but the environment around the games, both in the stands and online, is getting increasingly hostile, with fans trading hate instead of support. She even points out that the negativity isn't just aimed at stars like Clark or Angel, but across the board, affecting all players. It's a debate that hits at the heart of what the WNBA wants to be, a unifying force in sports, and it's raising tough questions about fan culture and respect in sports communities. Do you want to turn this into a social post, a longer analysis, or maybe something else?
It's getting so toxic, I feel like, in our league, with a lot of the fans going back and forth. Like, basketball and sports are supposed to be so unifying, and it is so toxic. Like, every game, just, it's like hatred.
This is a massive debate, and it cuts right into the bone of the WNBA's entire future.
The WNBA is undergoing a significant and exciting transformation, driven largely by the emergence of dynamic players like Caitlin Clark, who have injected new life, attention, and enthusiasm into the league. Before Clark's arrival, many players operated in relative silence, with smaller fan bases, less media coverage, and fewer critiques from outside the bubble of the sport. However, Caitlin's impact has been transformative. She has not only increased viewership and attendance, but also ignited passionate fan engagement that has fundamentally changed the atmosphere around the WNBA. Arenas are now regularly sold out, games receive national TV coverage, social media buzz is constant, and celebrities show up courtside. The WNBA has finally arrived on the mainstream sports stage with significant momentum, and much of this is due to Clark's visibility, charisma, and ability to connect with fans. With this surge in popularity, the fan experience has become louder, messier, and more energized than ever before. This means players are now faced with both adoration and intense scrutiny, including boos and criticism from fans, a normal part of professional sports culture. While some players, like Napheesa Collier, have described this passionate fan energy as toxic, many believe this is a misunderstanding of what success and growth look like. The truth is, passionate fans are what keep leagues alive, driving ticket sales, jersey purchases, and media attention. It's the very passion of fans that Caitlin Clark has harnessed to become the face of the league and elevate its profile. Her team's games sell out and her jersey flies off the shelves, while other players, despite their talent, struggle to attract the same level of fan support and media buzz. This stark contrast highlights how embracing the spotlight and fan culture can directly impact a player's influence and legacy. The divide this has created within the WNBA is palpable. The new generation of stars embraces the challenges and opportunities that come with increased fame, while some veterans seem unprepared for the level of public scrutiny and fan interaction that now accompanies the game. Players like Collier, who came up in an era with quieter fan engagement and less media pressure, appear to be caught off guard by the intensity of the current environment. Her public comments criticizing fans for being hateful drew swift backlash because they seemed to dismiss the very supporters who are fueling the league's growth. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark remains unfazed by boos or criticism, responding instead with outstanding performances and a confident embrace of her role as a league leader. Her ability to own the spotlight sets her apart and has earned her widespread respect and admiration, Moreover, the disparity in attendance and fan engagement between teams like Clark's Indiana Fever and Collier's Minnesota Lynx underscores this shift. While the Lynx struggled to fill their nearly 19,000-seat arena with only around 9,000 fans per game, the Fever regularly sell out arenas and see surges in ticket sales wherever they play, largely thanks to Clark's magnetic presence. Even new teams like the Golden State Valkyries are leading the league in attendance by embracing this energized fan culture rather than shying away from it. This moment in the WNBA is more than just about individual players. It represents a broader change in the league's identity and expectations. Fans want drama, rivalries, and star power, and they aren't shy about expressing their opinions, whether positive or negative. This is the reality of professional sports, where players must develop thick skin, media savvy, and a willingness to engage with the public. Complaining about fan reactions or labeling passionate support as toxicity risks alienating the very people who make the league successful. As former players and commentators have pointed out, booing is often a sign of respect and passion, a natural part of the sports experience seen across the NBA, NFL, and MLB. Ultimately, the WNBA's future depends on its ability to continue growing its fan base while helping players adjust to the demands of increased visibility and media attention. Media training, mental health support, and open dialogue about the evolving fan-player relationship will be key. But the most crucial lesson is that players who want to thrive in this new era must embrace the spotlight rather than retreat from it. Caitlin Clark exemplifies this mindset, showing that resilience, charisma, and top-tier performance can turn the noise into opportunity. The league is at a crossroads, with old guard players facing the challenge of adapting to a rapidly changing landscape where stardom comes with both immense rewards and intense pressures. While some may resist this change, the momentum is clear. This is the WNBA's moment to shine, and the players who rise to meet the challenge will define the league's future. The spotlight will not dim, and those who embrace it, like Caitlin Clark, will lead the WNBA into a new era of popularity, influence, and lasting impact.